Hi, this is Hannah Smith for Bass City Beat. We're here at the Department of Roads where County Executive Mark Hackel is introducing a new communication center to the public.
And yet when I came here and I come to the realization they had technology that was absolutely incredible that would fit in perfectly with our ability to do our job and vice versa.
Job one for any government entity is providing public safety. Well, as I look back years ago where law enforcement was and public safety response, it was difficult for people to get a hold of, those that were out there that were responsible for it. They didn't have 911 back then. The dispatching centers that were available were really kind of archaic by today's standards. We've come a long way.
I can't think of a better place to have emergency management seated right next to us in our operations center. For when something does go wrong, we're going to be able to jump right into it and get the resources and the assets that we need to handle those situations.
It's efficiencies, it's effectiveness, it's bringing all of the key players, emergency management, sheriff's dispatch, Department of Roads, information and technology, and putting them all under one roof. And when we can have all of those key players under one roof, we're going to be able to provide a better level of service, a more efficient service, and an effective service. So this operations center, again, just starting at the county level, is going to be the key, and it's going to enhance and improve public safety here in Macomb County. And I think as other cities and municipalities take a look at what we're doing, they're going to come forward and be part of it.
In our office, we knew that the County Operations Center was lacking in areas and put forward some plans to move forward for our center. All the while we were doing that, we did have our partners in mind with the Sheriff's Dispatch, IT, Road Department, but as the executive referred to earlier, we were working in our silos and working with 4 separate facilities and trying to figure out how can we connect better through technology.
This is enormous for us. We're very excited about the project. We'll have a state-of-the-art facility. We've been lacking in the areas of space, certain technology, and certain features. We'll be able to communicate better not only within the facility but out of our facility. Macomb County is actually responsible for 23 local jurisdictions for emergency management. So while it's for us and our ability to interact with our county departments, it's also, again, for basically the community as a whole. We'll also be able to partner and share technology and data and information with our partners in Warren and Clinton Township that have their own emergency management program. So we're very excited. Again, we believe this is the first of its kind of facility within the state, and I think it's been a long time coming.
The actual funding for this thing is very simple. I mean, if you think about it, there was about $4 million of funds that were available from federal highway transportation dollars. There was another $2 million that was available through some of the federal grants that were out there from Homeland Security. We had capital improvements projects from the county's budget. Some of that was from actually IT and data center operations, which was about $2 million, and $1.5 million just for the IT operations itself.
With the Department of Roads, Emergency Management, and the Sheriff's Department working together in one building, a new form of safety will be offered to the public. The new communication center will allow faster and safer accident reports, traffic, weather, and emergency reports. The new communication center will be available for those who would like to be a part of the project.
Now we're going to be able to, even if there's roads that need to be plowed, we're going to be able to see it on screens. We're going to be able to determine where the plow trucks are at and get them sent out just by talking to one another. Simple things like that, people don't realize it's a difficult challenge because they're not in the same room and it's hard to communicate or hard to connect with people that are in other entities or other areas. The county is now going to consolidate all those type of features into one facility.
The new communication center is planned on being open by this time next year. Stay in tune with Bass City Beat as we follow the progression of this project. For Bass City Beat, I'm Hannah Smith.